normally whenever I set it up at the very beginning.
Here they are. Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast with your very small cast for the moment. Your host, Dr. Sage, PhD, because it says so right there. And I'm Bubba. That's for now.
Yeah, we got more joining in a little bit. Future Governor Will Height, today's his birthday, so he's having birthday dinner with the family. AP is off tonight. She's getting re-educated in elementary school. She's doing her Billy Madison thing, starting at the bottom, working her way to the top. And Timo Givo, we don't know where he's at. He might pop in. You never know with him. He's a shady one. A little mystery behind that man. Let's see here.
I'm sure Kalugi's lurking somewhere.
Kluge, he likes to lurk in the wings too, so I'm sure he'll pop in eventually. He might be getting some dinner too. You know, it is close to that time. He works hard. He's out there delivering packages and mail and stuff, just like Mr. Wilhite. So they both have a hard job out there in the heat. Sometimes the cold, sometimes the rain, sometimes tornadoes. You got to watch out for the naders. Lizzie's off tonight. She working hard, so she's going to spend some time with the family tonight. She says she should be here Friday. So we missing anybody? Will Height, Lizzie, Tim, AB, Kluge. And Bubba's always just a little off.
A little.
That's fair. And if he's ever missing, we know he's chasing down Bigfoot. Me, I'm always here. I'm a fucking dead ringer.
I'm always here too.
Yeah. That's why I said if you're ever missing, you're hot on the trail of Bigfoot somewhere. Kermit says, "Whoa, who are these cool dudes on the screen?" Oh yeah, I'm Dr. Sage, and that's just Bubba.
Oh, I gotta like share the show and everything. Boy, I'm slacking.
You're slacking. Damn, dude.
Slacking.
Black is real. I haven't even shared it either. Remember, I got all freaking confused because of this setup tonight that freaking dork reader Tyler fucking set us up tonight. Yeah, he totally messed me up on that. For 40 years. God damn, shut up. Oh shit, I just saw it. There's the show. Okay, now sure.
Yeah, everyone else share too.
Yeah.
Tell your friends to check it out. But warn them that this is a different version of the show tonight. But we are here to entertain as always.
Yeah, and Stoner Chloe.
Yeah, Kluge says I'll be on shortly.
Okay, Stoner Chloe says, I won't be on too much. I got in trouble last night and need to make it up to the wife. It's in an email. Uh-oh.
It is. It is in an email.
I'm in Vatican City guarding a door. Well, you need to get your ass back here to host a show. Because I'm tired, boss. Got the Green Mile thing going on. I'm tired, boss.
So tired.
You pop in for a Friday show and then you ditch out again. You bastard. Vatican City.
He does that.
What the hell, man? Surely to God, they would not entrust guarding any kind of a Pope candidate, or even guarding the conclave to you. The most inept person I know. Almost most inept. Jesus.
No, if Tyler was there, he would be trying to go into the basement looking for that,
I'd be trying to get into the archives and trying to read everything I can.
And the dead souls down there and whatever else.
He definitely, he's definitely nowhere near they wouldn't let him anywhere close to the archive. He wouldn't be able to smoke down there because it's all airlocked and protected. He'd be like, I need a cigarette. You smell of cigarettes. You cannot come in here.
One quick thing I saw that some people might find a little interesting. So, lately we've been talking about all, the concerts coming to the state fair, right?
We have? I must have slipped through some of
that. Some of them, or most of them, were worth sleeping through. But, people also forget we got the DuQuoin State Fair, too.
Oh, the first capital of Illinois, right?
And one of the concerts for there has been announced. David Lee Roth.
Really?
August 23rd at the DuQuoin State Fair.
Oh.
And I've read up that people are saying that he is sounding really good. And like this might be a show to check out if you're a David Lee Roth Van Halen fan.
Did you get ticket prices on that?
That I do not.
They announced them.
I do not have. All I know is Channel 20 actually put out the story about it.
Well, of course they're going to put out the story. They don't do anything local.
Of course.
It's everything that's, 80 miles away. Where the hell is everyone? Where's Lizzie? I just explained all that. Tonight is Lizzie's one day off. She did her errands, and now she's hanging out with the family. She should be back Friday. AP's doing her best Billy Madison and relearning all of her elementary on up. Timmy is a mystery. We don't know. He might pop in.
Do we know what
Kluge will be in just a little bit. What?
Do we know what grade AP's at right now?
I think she's just started her kindergarten.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Will Height is at a family dinner because today's his birthday. He'll be in a little bit. And then...
she'll have to fight Will Height for the crayons.
Bullshit. You know what? The family dinner might be a cover story. He might be in freaking kindergarten with AP stealing all the crayons.
I could just smell that right now. Still to this day.
Dude, if they break out the letter people, I'm going back. I think I named everybody. I think. I could be wrong.
Kluge will be back, or will be on shortly.
I'm not explaining all that again. Some people will be here shortly. They are running late. Thank you, Skeletor.
Yes, though, I hate this.
What was that about?
All this thing's still coming up the wrong. on Google Chrome instead of on.
All right, y'all. You left my brother of another color along with Bubba. That's cruel and unusual. I think I'm going to leave that one up there for a while. I like it. And Tyler Stewart called all the other people that aren't on here slackers. Raven. So Jerome, you want to tell them what you did to, oh shit. We're already getting an oil rig thing. This is good. God, I love our chat room. Yeah, Jerome.
They never fail.
Call me Popes. Oh shit.
Could you imagine
No.
Skeletor being the Pope?
Kermit, where did Dutchman's leg end today? Oh god. Hopefully it wasn't anything to do with Dutchman's
fair
leg.
Question. You gotta give
that is
Kermit
fair.
That.
Why is Kermit holding the WWF belt or WWE championship in the middle of the ring? I just now noticed that. What the hell? Oh hell no! I wasn't triggered over that Trump Pope meme. I thought it was pretty funny.
Well, I missed
a bunch
that.
of white blankets. Okay, pulling that up. A bunch of white blankets and claimed he was blessing people. He dressed up as a pope.
Blessings of Saint Belladante.
Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Saint Belladante. That's fucking hilarious there. That is funny.
He stole my blankets too, the shit. Tokyo.
He used a toilet brush.
Oh, that's something else. Hey, at least you didn't steal the flares off the helicopter again. You go around with a flare.
You know how bad I wish we could have video of that stuff.
So we got future Governor Wilhite, and now we have Pope Belladante.
Hell, he's got my vote.
It didn't go over well with I always butcher that. Gojira and Pipe Smoker. Because they are Catholic, you dick. Oh shit. Hey, I'm Catholic and I think it's funny as hell. I mean, you gotta have a little bit of humor in your life. Hey, Ellen, Bubba's Boo.
I totally have this picture of him.
Yeah, it's in my head right now. It's fucking Pope Belladante.
Holding up the toilet brush.
Oh, what the fuck? You told them if you were Pope, they would be altar strippers.
There might be already.
I mean,
the Vatican secret.
Oh, look, I got a high stage before you got a high baby.
Uh-oh. Hi, babes. I didn't see. That's what I hate. I can't see the chat and the thing at the same time.
With Skelly as Pope, you'll have Friday crawfish boils for Lent. Okay, okay, I can get behind
Hey,
that.
that's all
But
right too.
I still want some fucking walleye or something too.
I like some crawfish.
Oh, that's one food you will eat, is some crawfish.
Fuck
As long as
yeah,
you got your fucking your
some
collard
mud
greens and
bugs.
all that shit, right?
Yeah. Who don't like mud bugs?
I like mud bugs. So no more altar boys, man. Belos Dios Belladante. Jesus.
They're baby lobsters.
Baby lobsters. Pretty goddamn much. Oh, that's fucked. So we got altar strippers. Altar boys.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So, do you have anything
Did I have
interesting?
anything? I kind of glanced across some news articles, but they were fucking hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
Some of the shit that I see is fake. Uh, as somebody mentioned in here a little bit ago, I did see the AI image of Trump dressed up as Pope, and that was pretty funny. I got a chuckle out of it, but a lot of people are super butthurt over it. But if you remember, like all these women and people sat down and redid their fucking version of the Holy Supper or the Last Supper. And people were also, oh yeah, all these brave people doing this, all these brave women, strong, beautiful black women, and this and that. And I'm like, what the fuck? You guys are making fun of the Last Supper. So there were people praising that, but also some butthurt people on that too. And I'm just like, man, I don't really give a shit. It's not like Jesus and all those guys sat there so that Leonardo da Vinci could paint that. So it's a dictation of what he thinks happened.
Well, I saw that. You know how kids today are, they're
Little
very
shits and they
smart.
all need their asses whooped.
Well, yeah, but they're all smart when it comes to technology.
Some of them.
You know, well,
Some of them just think they know it all. I can
some
hack.
of some of them know more
Just
than
because
what
you know
they
somebody
need.
else's password doesn't mean you hacked it.
Some of them know more than what they need to know, especially this 8-year-old boy who ordered 70,000 Dum Dums lollipops on his mom's phone, costing her $4,200 in the process.
I mean, yeah, sure, that's a lot of dum dums, but I mean, worth it? Probably not.
There's even a picture like of all these boxes just stacked up by their front door.
Okay, for one, what's he doing with this fucking mom's
People give their
fucking
kids
credit card
their
or their
phone to
phone?
let them play games to keep them
Okay,
occupied. And
yeah, but still, don't leave your credit card on your phone. That's the biggest problem people do. Is they leave their fucking credit cards linked up on their phone. Never fucking do that. Do you want me to remember this information? Fuck no. No, never accept that shit. Type that bitch in every goddamn time.
yeah, it's not that hard to do.
Ellen says that is a good point about that painting, Sage. You goddamn right it is. It's an interpretation of something that happened, supposedly.
The mother says that the kid who she adopted when he was 2.5 has fetal alcohol spectrum disorder.
Hold on, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. They renamed it. It used to just be fetal alcohol syndrome. Now it's a spectrum disorder.
That's what it says.
Wow, they're getting pretty fucking just free with.
But he did it. He did it on her Amazon account.
Yeah, she needs to remove her credit card from that bullshit. I mean, you reap what you sow. So, like her leaving her credit card information on the phone, that's her own fault. He's probably sat on her lap or been, I mean, at 8 years old, he probably shouldn't be sitting on his mom's lap and chilling for cuddle time while she's doing all of her online shopping on Amazon. So he knows how to go to Amazon, obviously. And he was scrolling. He's like, I want fucking lollipops. Click. Oh, 4,000. That looks like a good number.
Now, she noticed on May 4th, she noticed a $4,200 charge from Amazon on her account.
See, the first thing
gotten paid, and so when I looked at my bank account and it was in the red, I just immediately panicked. She said,
see, yeah, that I think purchase that large, your credit card company would have called you immediately and been like, did you really order that many lollipops?
Especially if you never make purchases that big on your credit card any other time, and then all of a sudden there's this big ass charge. Yeah.
I would definitely be like, oh hell no, my kid was playing my phone and fucking hit the wrong button. Cancel that shit right now before they show up on your doorstep.
70,000 dum-dums.
I mean, what are you going to do with that many dum-dums? You'd have to go to a lot of parades to throw that shit out.
And Halloween years.
Yeah, Ellen's right. That's not safe for hackers. That's one of the reasons I don't leave my shit on my phone. My first decree as Pope, make Tupac a saint when he die. I like how we put that, when he die. Because, Tupac ain't dead. Just like Elvis. Just like Michael Jackson. Saint Biggie to follow shortly. I can get behind that too. If Skeletor becomes Pope, I'm starting a new religion, the Order of Weed. Nice.
I'm on for that.
Yeah. Bubba can get in that religion, because you wouldn't let him into the cave lesbos. But yeah, he could definitely get in the Order of Weed. Remember, religions don't have to claim taxes.
This one's just about out.
Uh-oh.
I got another one.
Oh, well, good for you.
Snoop Dogg OG.
Shit. Big follow. Yeah, you got to keep a place open for Snoop Dogg too, because we're gonna have to make him an apostle or a saint, something like that.
And Willie.
Oh yeah, Willie Nelson for sure. But I'm thoroughly convinced that dude ain't never gonna die. What did he just turn 90 or something like that? 90, 91, some shit. God damn, Willie's old. I'm motherfucker.
His lungs are like petrified with THC, just
they're THC powered. They just keep going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. They're now like the rubber drum that bunny keeps hitting. They just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, he smoked more weed than I'll ever see in my life. Like that shit's just crazy. And trust me, I've been smoking since I was 15.
God, and you're 50 now. You're old as fuck.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't say that. I'm only a few years back behind yours. I got carded the other day.
I mean,
Yes.
granted, you
And
don't
I
look
was
your
like,
age.
here you
You don't
go.
look your age, but you don't look young enough to get carded.
Totally got carded.
That's.
I was like, thank you. I'll be 44 next month. And she's like,
One
what?
of the people
like,
that like cards everybody.
no, she didn't card the guy in front of me, but he was bald and he was bald and he was 37 years old. He's like, huh? As he was leaving, he's like, you're getting carded? I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, shit, I'm 37. And I was like, well, you look like you've been rode hard and put away wet. He's like, yeah, I got 3 kids. And I was like, oh, I guess that'll do it. He was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'll be 44 in June. He's like, God damn, you look good for 44. And I was like, I know.
Maybe that's why I don't look my age, as I don't have kids.
It could be. I mean,
That's gotta be it.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday, Mr. Governor. Oh, shit. What's up, brother? Oh.
I'm eating my birthday blizzard.
You got the birthday cake going, do you?
Blizzard.
What flavor?
Cookie dough. Duh.
Oh, well, shit. It's your birthday. I figured you would have got like the birthday cake blizzard.
Nah, I don't really care for the birthday cake blizzard or birthday cake.
I get it.
Now, if Chloe would put some weed in my fucking blizzard, maybe.
Oh.
Where you at, Chloe?
She was just in here, but I don't know if she still is.
Well, I see her comment that says if Skeletor becomes a pope, I'm starting a new religion, the Order of Weed.
Oh, yeah. Skeletor's been going off. Apparently on the rig today, he stole people's bed sheets and wrapped them around himself and walked around claiming to be the new pope and was blessing people with a toilet brush.
If Skeletor becomes pope, I know the apocalypse and Revelations is happening. We're fucked.
He was like, all hail Pope Belladante.
Could you imagine him? From here on out, every Sunday, everyone gets Belladante.
Oh, God. Thank God he's fixed now.
Right? What's up, Virgil?
He said there would be no longer will there be altar boys. There would be altar strippers.
I'm not opposed to this.
Me too.
I'm just saying, you might get a lot more people to church. Man, that's bad I said that, but it's true.
I know. I think the church needs to be shook up a little bit.
Today, we discuss proverb, drop it down low. Can I get an amen?
Amen. He is also going to make, he says when Tupac dies, he's going to make him a saint.
Well, you know what?
I was like, damn, that's cool. But we got to do Elvis too when he dies, and we got to do Michael Jackson when he dies.
No. Remember, Hollywood will tell you straight to your face, but make it seem fictional. Elvis isn't dead. He just went back home.
Mm-hmm.
Here come the men in black. Sorry.
And he's also going to make a Biggie Same biggie.
I swear to our audience, I am not high. Though, I wouldn't mind it. And come May 30th, it may be legal.
Tim says, I will not say those things.
Say what things?
Yeah, I'm confused. That Elvis isn't dead?
Or talking about the strippers and Proverb, break it down low. And could it be the art of Two Live Crew and pop that pussy?
Oh, shit. Today in hymns.
Oh, you know the other Hollywood I'm talking about.
Yeah, the other Hollywood.
The corrupted one. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe is Tim corrupted yet?
No, surely not.
I don't think he's
But
been in
then
Hollywood
again,
enough for that.
We got to leave Shirley out of it.
Tim, has anyone from Hollywood asked you to? Oh fuck! What are those woods called out there in the redwood forest, where they have all their meetings and shit?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? What's the fucking woods?
I don't know. I mean, I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of the name of it either.
Damn it!
Damn.
That's gonna bug me. Anyone watching, you know what I'm talking about.
And I am so.
Bohemian Grove, yeah.
Thank you, Corey. I knew someone knew it. Tim, have you been invited to Bohemian Grove yet? If he says yes, we know he's corrupt.
And get the tickle and the pickle.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
He may have been invited. It depends on if he goes and completed the ritual.
Yeah. I saw some pictures from there, and they got a kick-ass big owl statue.
Dude, you know if Skeletor got invited out there, his ass would go, but he might corrupt them.
Apparently, Virgil got blocked for asking on one site if avocado is a fruit or a vegetable.
How do you get blocked for asking that damn question?
I have no idea.
Welcome, Kluge.
What's up, guys?
How are you tonight?
Okay, I guess.
That is kind of an odd question, though. It's kind of making me think.
Well,
So the question
how
would
are
be,
you doing tonight?
Virgil, how did you ask the question?
Yeah.
Because that might make it a difference.
Oh,
Because it does have a big-ass nut in the middle.
It's a superfruit. Or superfood. I don't know what the fuck it is. Is it a fruit or vegetable?
Happy birthday, Will Height.
I do.
I wasn't at work today. I had to get a sleep study done.
You missed the shit show.
those are fun.
Uh-oh, how many ICs?
15 fucking people called in sick, and we finally left at 10 o'clock.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they all had sleep studies done.
Right? You know how many drivers
No,
on the
I
fucking
seriously,
walking
let
out?
me show you.
She really did.
You still picking that shit out of your hair?
No, she did the at-home one. They don't have to
Oh.
put electrodes in your hair for that.
I had it wrapped around my body up here. And then they
Easy,
had-
fucker, you're older than me. I think.
Yeah, I am.
No, I was talking about Brent.
Oh,
call
yeah,
me
Brent
an
is
old
older.
bastard.
But no, I had to have like what looked like an oxygen mask on or oxygen tubes on, and I didn't, and it wasn't pumping out oxygen. Then I had to have a thing on, and I had to sleep. I had to sleep between 6 and 8 hours. I cannot like stop after that. That's why I wasn't able to come into work this morning because I have to have that sleep in order for it to work. So, but I will be back tomorrow.
Good. Maybe they can get us out on fucking decent time.
I'm sorry.
If it makes you feel any better, all we got at my office today were just packages. We didn't have our letter mail.
What the hell happened?
That's what.
We ended up getting Beardstown's and they got ours.
Oh,
Oh,
Someone's getting
That's
fired.
fucked up.
so how's tomorrow gonna go?
Double letters, most likely.
Shit show.
Hey, Brent, my birthday's on June 4th.
I hate to see your new guy on Friday and Saturday.
Hmm.
I hate to see your new guy on Friday and Saturday.
Oh God, yeah, it's gonna be a shit show.
Brent, you say 59 going on 28. Tell me, does your body tell you it feels like 28? Because mine don't.
I know.
Mine feels like 105.
Okay. Avocado
Mine feels like dead.
is a fruit. Specifically, it's a single-seeded berry. So there's your answer, Virgil. It is a
just
fruit.
like tomatoes really supposed to be a fruit when most people, in theory, classify it as a vegetable.
Yeah, technically it's a fruit. Oh, man. Dude, I'll tell you what. I kind of like the whole birthday thing. I know Sage was wild 1 year wrestling weekend. He always was when he was still wrestling and his birthday weekend was up. He'd go fucking nuts. Would have some big ass fucking bonfires and parties at his house. Hey, was it one of your birthday bashes that you got ran over with the trailer, or was that like a Halloween?
That was a Halloween.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a big old hay wagon. That
How'd you get
sucked.
run over by that?
Hey, some of the big
Being
parties out of his
stupid.
house, half of them are probably illegal. Just saying.
Oh, we've had cops over, but they just, tell us, music down after a certain time. Half the time the cops come over and they eat food and then they leave.
I left
Well,
Will Hyde a good birthday meme on his Facebook page.
Shit.
That's okay. Brian and Jason got a love-hate relationship when it comes to birthdays because he calls him an old fucker.
Let's see. The wife took me out for a steak dinner Monday.
Damn.
Yesterday was my aunt. Today, for my actual birthday, my mom cooked her famous fried chicken. Eating like a fucking pig. But damn, it's good. And she...
And then you're out of town this weekend, aren't you?
Yep. Me and the wife take off Friday after work and be gone all weekend for our anniversary trip.
Oh, yeah.
Stone Cabin at Pier Marquette. Fucking love it.
No kids, just you and the wife, huh?
What's that?
No kids, just you and the wife, huh?
Well, Frost and his wife comes along, but yeah, we got our own cabins and shit. Or do we?
Oh, shit. You guys have been doing that for several years now, haven't you?
Quite a while. It's tradition.
Yeah, I keep getting invited, but I got to get a girlfriend first.
Right?
If we could get away like that, we would, but we can't.
Well, you could. You just got to get a babysitter.
No, my kids would sit here and be calling me, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at?
Turn your fucking phone off.
Yeah.
Oh, they find ways. Jason, what happens if I turn my phone off?
Not even going to go
You
into
said
that.
the
Right?
drone and fucking what? Let's see. No, Jason, me and him went on a terror together for our birthday over a wrestling weekend. Oh shit! Now you're bringing up some old shit.
Sage, what did y'all do, man? Do you need to plead the fifth?
It's what it
I'm
looks
going
like.
to. A lot of alcohol involved. A lot of alcohol. We have fun. I don't think we hurt anybody.
That you remember.
Yeah.
If there was a lot of alcohol, did you travel to any bars? Because if you were drunk at a bar, the odds are you all probably fucked somebody up.
That I'm gonna have to play the fifth on.
Because Brent's a fucking Marine. So drinking at a bar and drunk, it's almost guaranteed a bar fight will ensue. Hey, look, there's Superman. What?
It may or may not have happened.
Okay.
So what did I miss while you guys were on before I got here?
Well,
I posted a link for my birthday, and only 2 people donated. And then on top of that, I have not received any booby pics for my birthday. That's some bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Just saying.
Sorry.
You want me to send you one?
No,
Okay, well.
female only. Female only.
I said I'd do that for you. You're my friend.
That's quite all right. Send them to your damn fiance. Biological female only.
Oh. Well, apparently, Skeletor stole people's sheets and ran around the oil rig with a.
Let me guess. He made ghost costumes.
No. He.
I was thinking the same thing, but no.
A toilet brush. Ghost costume, KKK costume. I don't know.
Yeah.
Know.
It's Skelly,
no.
dude. He's fucking nuts.
Claiming to be the new Pope.
Oh, God.
And he went around with the toilet brush blessing people. And said, call me Pope Belladante.
Saint Belladante.
Or Saint. No, he said Pope, I thought. Pope Belladante. I mean, it's in the comments. But he also said that one of his things he was going to change is no more altar boys. They would be now altar strippers. So, yeah.
That would make services more interesting.
That's kind of what Jay said. And then he would, whenever Tupac finally dies, he's going to make him a saint. Along with Biggie. And, there was a few others. Oh, I suggested when Elvis dies and Michael Jackson finally dies, make them saints also.
Can he finally release the Epstein list, please?
They read part of it the other day, and the Clintons both are on it.
Well, no shit.
Oh, shit.
I
Where's
did
the
find
surprise
it
in that?
interesting that the Diddy trial has started and they're screening jurors, and all of a sudden there is a name that has popped up. Don't know if it's victim or part of the shindig, but Mike Myers, Austin Powers' name is being brought up. Yeah.
Oh no, baby.
Yeah. So, of course, a lot of
Yeah,
people
baby.
jumping to conclusions are like, hey, what the fuck, dude? I was like, no, wait a minute. We don't know which way this went. If it is going the bad way, fuck that dude. But let's hear, because what Kid Cudi's name is it? Yeah, Kid Cudi's name's brought up. But his is because Diddy blew his fucking car up because he was dating fucking Porter.
Damn, Myers might just be a witness.
It could be. Could be. I'm not saying that it is or isn't.
Yeah, some weird shit there.
But could you imagine if fucking Mike Myers, if he is on the wrong side of that? Whoo!
Yeah, that's not good. I read somewhere that somebody's lawyer was killed, but I think that was bullshit. I can't remember who it was. But it was on Facebook, and then I didn't see it anywhere else.
Yeah, I did hear. I can't remember where the fuck I heard it from, but some audio tape was leaked of Diddy's phone conversation with his son, and it was blatantly obvious it was code, and he was telling him to get rid of shit. And he
Get
was
rid of
also
the pizza boxes and
he was also saying, "Hey, has Jay-Z got a hold of you?" Well, he said Jay got a hold of you, and his son is like, "No, he's ghosted me." And he told his son, "You better remind that motherfucker that I got him on shit." And I was like, "Oh, I can't wait until this fucking trial starts." Because all those that turn their back on Diddy, I'm waiting for that motherfucker just to start singing. Like he back in a video.
Yeah.
so I heard he's already rejected the plea deal that they offered him.
What do you know what the plea deal was?
No, but it would have ended up in less time than what it'll get for fighting it.
Oh yeah, but better lube for Justin. Oh,
13 Ghost series is officially in development.
I am excited
Ooh.
about that.
Hell yeah.
You know, I never really cared for Justin Bieber, but after all this shit has come up, I kind of feel bad for this little dipshit.
He was just fucking dumb.
Well,
That's
dude,
not-
But maybe
all,
that explains some of the behavior that he's had over the years too.
right?
Yeah.
We were all young and dumb, but like some of the shit he started pulling off, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? And then you start hearing about some shit that may have happened, and if it's true, it does explain a lot. And then I gotta apologize for thinking he's a total fucking douchebag when, ugh. Damn, Virgil, that's fucked up, bro. I don't think I would claim that I went to a Diddy party. Just saying. Claude, did you go to a few?
No,
I did hear that at his parties, though, it was almost any kind of drug you can imagine, and there was a plenty of abundance. I can only imagine the purity of the shit they had. You searching for it, Sage?
Yeah, I was trying to. I'm not seeing it on here.
I'd give it up. What stories we got tonight other than that?
I think
I've got
Bubba's
the ones
up.
pulled up for the big story from Springfield, Ohio.
Oh yes, yes. We got to
Are
pull
they eating
this
more
up.
fucking cats and dogs?
No. Apparently,
No, this is a little different. A little different. It does involve an animal.
Let me start off with showing you a picture, and you tell me what it looks like.
Oh, God, do I want to know? Oh my God! Yes, I did hear about this. This is.
A raccoon with a meth pipe.
Oh my God.
Fuck it. Let's get into it.
We
I
we
have
got the
body
whole
cam video.
video. The whole video of this.
I have the whole body cam video of the police finding this.
The police went to do a raid at this place.
No, this lady was in her car. They pulled her over, and they had warrants on her. That's why they pulled her over. And after they got her pulled over and stopped, she got out of the car, and then they saw in the vehicle that her pet raccoon had a hold of her crack pipe. And it wasn't a wild raccoon. She had paperwork declaring that the raccoon was her pet. But I'm going to show you the actual body cam video from this.
Let's do it.
Springfield, Ohio.
Hi, how are we doing today? I'm Officer Brandon with Springfield Township Police Department.
Okay, stop it, Josh. How are you?
So the reason I stopped you is you are suspended with a warrant for your arrest.
I am.
So do me a favor, turn off the car, put the keys up on the dash, detain you for that warrant, and because you are suspended active. Oh. Hey.
What?
Come here.
Hello?
He calls over the other cop.
Her meth pipe.
That's what?
Oh my God.
Her meth pipe. He's playing with the meth pipe
Hello?
right now. No, don't reach for it. That's evidence now.
Oh, I don't want him to have
Well,
that.
that's why I'm gonna do it. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
It's okay.
Okay, you're on. He'll be here in 2 minutes. I'm right across from my office.
Is that what that is?
A few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what she's smoking meth in.
Okay.
The raccoon playing with her meth pipe.
All right.
Oh, there's no way. He's trying to smoke it.
All right. Thanks.
There's no way. All right. Enough fun and games.
Yeah.
Huh?
There's a second one. He
Yeah,
just found the second
Oh,
one.
keep an eye. She was trying to take the meth pipe out of the car. Just keep an eye on her real quick.
What the fuck?
This woman fucking got irritated with her damn raccoon one time and said, gave him some shit to calm him down or fucking knock him out or some shit.
Well, raccoons are smart. I watched her do it hundreds of times and
Wouldn't doubt
thought,
it.
well, that's the thing
That's-
to do.
Wow.
So we go from a woman shitting on someone's car to a meth smoking raccoon.
Yeah, well, get the party.
The news just gets better and better.
Let's say I do have the Fox News story on it too.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God. Fox News. What are they going to say? This Republican fucking trash can.
Her meth pipe.
That's what?
Oh my God.
Her meth pipe for it.
Onion,
That's evidence
where you
now.
at?
Oh, I don't want him to have
Well,
that.
that's why I'm gonna do it. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
It's okay.
Okay, you're on. He'll be
No,
here
I
in 2
thought this
minutes.
was
I'm
the
right
news
across
story.
from my office.
If that fucking raccoon would have jumped up and
Okay.
bit
This is
his
what she's
finger
smoking meth in.
as he was taking it away, saying, "Hey,
The
buddy,
raccoon's playing with her meth pipe.
don't be fucking with people's drugs, dude."
Oh, there's no way. He's trying to smoke it.
All right. Thanks.
Maybe that was the
Yeah, that's
raccoon's meth pipe.
It may be.
All right. Enough
Yeah, but
fun.
like, if they go to a fucking court and they're like, "Yeah, you're meth." No. I smoke weed.
Holy
He
hell.
does the meth.
Oh well.
It would have been crazy if that raccoon would have.
You didn't find that meth pipe on her person. You
Right?
found it on the raccoon.
You can't class me with that shit.
Not
Be like, look at the
responsible
cops
for
Oh,
the
too.
look at the comment. Oh, dude. So one of the comments said, man, after Guardians 3, Rocket really let himself go. He took one pipe and it had another. The comments are the best part of this, man. I bet there's all kinds of crazy shit in there. Sometimes when you come across one of these articles, you're in it for the comments only. So no one's going to bring up the fact that she has fencing and lattice for windows.
Oh, I'm sure it's not let the raccoon get out the window.
It's not a raccoon. It's a crack-a-coon.
That's going to be the next big movie. You know, you've heard of Cocaine Bear. Now here's Meth Raccoon.
Right? Meth up rocket.
Raccoon.
Show me the law that says raccoons can't use methamphetamines. You know, dude, you know what? I don't think there's a law for that.
There might be a few cities that have that. You know, these
Trash
cities with
panda
crazy ass
rampage.
laws. You know, you can't walk your giraffe across this bridge type of law.
Guys, like, why are you arresting her if it's in the raccoon's possession?
Well, that's easy. She had warrants, so
Yeah.
that's fucked up, though, man.
And remember, this match balls count anywhere.
Uh-oh.
Didn't want that.
Yeah, WWE will be all over our ass quicker than shit.
That was the old Triple H.
That's
Hunt.
messed up. Her own raccoon snitched her out.
This is true.
Ricky Raccoon needs rehab. Raccoon should be the next search animal for the department.
Hey, remember that episode of Family Guy where Brian got addicted to drugs, but he was like the greatest at finding it so he could use them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You imagine if all of a sudden they took that raccoon and was like, hey, look, man, it knows what meth fucking smells and tastes like. Let's bring him along. Fuck it. Hey, you mind if we let our search animal go across? I ain't worried about no dog. And then they throw the fucking raccoon in your vehicle.
The real kicker is when he takes away the first one and the raccoon pulls out a second pipe.
Right? That's exactly what we were talking about.
That raccoon was like, okay, fuck you. I got another one.
Right? I got my shit, bitch.
The other person's like, I thought this was going to be a story from Florida.
No.
See, we ain't the only ones that know about
It would
Florida
make sense
stories.
if it was from Florida.
Yeah.
Makes sense if it was from Decatur.
The gaze of a meth coon could take out cocaine bear. Oh, you. Man. Who would win that fight? I'm pretty sure I know the answer. There's your next movie.
Jason, get that up.
Sorry,
What?
was loading something else there for later.
And I gotta say, I've been really trying to stay away from all the political stuff.
Jason,
But I saw this.
Get that up.
It just, I probably laughed harder than I should at it. All right, so you remember Trump changed the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This now says Trump is to announce that the U.S. is changing the name of the Persian Gulf.
Oh, God.
What?
He plans to announce while on his trip to Saudi Arabia next week that the United States will now refer to the Persian Gulf as the Arabian Gulf or the Gulf of Arabia, according to two U.S. officials.
God, you're such a fucking.
I don't see how he can do that.
Or why?
Yeah, that doesn't
I
make much
just-
sense.
Unless
I totally
there's,
don't get the point to it.
if there's some deal that we don't know about where the countries over there are working together on something or to unify. I don't know. But why would we get the rights to name it when
It says Arab nations have pushed for a change to the geographic name of the body of water off the southern coast of Iran, while Iran has maintained its historic ties to the Gulf. That almost sounds like it's just more to piss off Iran.
that could be.
I mean,
they can bomb the shit out of us. How stupid is that?
Well, it's still the Persian Gulf right now, so.
Fuck Iran.
The Persian Gulf has been widely known by that name since the 16th century, although usage of Gulf of Arabia and Arabian Gulf is dominant in many countries in the Middle East. So some countries already call it that.
You know what we need to do sometime? We need to open up the Google Earth and see if we can find the oil rig down there.
Hey, wait. The Arabian Gulf, it was known before in the 15th, before the 16th century when it got changed?
Let me go back to that. The Persian Gulf has been widely known by the name or by that name since the 16th century, although usage of Gulf of Arabia and Arabian Gulf is dominant in many countries in the Middle East.
So many countries already call it that. So he's just saying they're going to recognize it that way.
Yeah.
And then in that case, then what's it fucking matter on what we recognize it as? If most of the countries already recognize it that way.
The government of Iran, formerly Persia, threatened to sue Google in 2012 over the company's decision not to label the body of water at all on its maps.
Okay. Good luck.
On Google Maps in the U.S., the body of water appears as Persian Gulf with Arabian Gulf in parentheses.
Hey, Iran, make your own fucking map then, dude.
Apple Maps only says the Persian Gulf.
Well, that's what I was showing you earlier was Apple Maps. Where is the rig supposed to be?
Just south of Louisiana, I believe.
It also says the U.S. military for years has unilaterally referred to the Persian Gulf as the Arabian Gulf in statements and images it releases.
We're the U.S. We think we can do anything we want. So, Virgil said that he attempted to buy a pet giraffe, but was sectioned under a mental health act.
Hey, Virgil, have you seen Hangover 3? Don't get a giraffe. Somebody's going to not pay attention to bridge height and make a big problem. Just saying. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, you're right. What happened to the giraffe?
We can afford it. We're rich. We are not anything. I am well off.
Okay. My old neighbor Bobo, he saw some kid walking by one time, and this kid was fucking out of it, like he was higher than fucking high, and he goes, "Oh, that kid over there looks like he's about as high as giraffe pussy." And me and Mikey both look at him, and we're all like, "That's pretty fucking high." And Bob was all like, yeah, look at him stumbling around. He doesn't know where he's going. Now, that was the first time I'd ever heard anybody use that kind of term.
Pretty funny.
So now, anytime I see something that's really high up in the air or something like that, I was like, in memory of Bob, we say that's higher than draft pussy.
Speaking of in memory, what do you guys think about the new poster for the renaming of the Home Run Derby?
That poster turned out awesome.
I thought it's
Really
dope.
liked the way that looked.
I shared it.
I thought it was pretty damn neat. His sister loved it. She posted it on her page. She's trying to get a lot because JD played a lot of ball back in the day, and she was like, because JD did have a unique swing. That dude was country strong and would hit a fucking ball for a mile, but he had that dead-on philosophy of grip it and rip it. So when she made her post, I don't know if you've seen it and went to her page, but she talked about it. She was like, so whether you win or lose, come out for the fun of it, raise some money because he loved helping us out, and just hit a few home runs for JD.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to ask if I can swing from second base because it's been a while.
Swing from the pitcher's mound. Make them stand on second.
No, they can pitch from center field and I'll stand on second. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah. Hey, by then, I'm pretty sure that we could probably just build you a fucking softball launcher.
Actually, just put me on the T-ball field. Let me hit from there.
Put you on the T-ball field.
I'd be like, babe, I'd call my shot. I got it.
You're going to be fucked up the next day. Your back's going to be all like, oh, why the fuck did I swing so hard?
I'll be out there for the softball tournament and just coaching. All right, go do that. Go catch that. You guys over there.
Sitting in a wheelchair.
Probably.
Somebody that kind of looks like you. He's Mantis Wells. Mantis Will height. He's swinging for me.
Hey, speaking of which, so at the last event that Sage and I went to at NGW, we found the Mantis Sage Ramsey.
Oh,
he found him. He found him. He leans over to me and goes, dude, is my eyes playing tricks with me, or is that the Mantis me? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I looked over. It's like, oh, shit.
He's shorter than me, and he's got a big old beer gut. But, yeah.
Dude, I mean, ringer.
Same hairstyle.
If we were wanting to stage Sage's death so he could pull a Michael Jackson and Tupac, we have the perfect fucking candidate down there.
Yep.
Just saying.
We just have to mess up the face a little bit because he's not identical. But he's so fucking close. It's fucking crazy.
I think we could get away with it. Just saying.
I think we could too. Fucking apparently there's another doppelganger of me working in Decatur at or not Decatur, but the weed place and wherever you guys get your weed over by Decatur.
Harristown?
Yeah, Harristown.
I don't think I've ever noticed it. Someone that looks like you there.
Fucking, I think it was AP that said it.
Huh.
But I mean, I might have to go start taking these people out because there can only be one. I feel like there's an invasion.
Probably.
That I've noticed there's a lot more motherfuckers named Troy these days. I see that popping up all over the place, even in fucking movies. And I'll tell you what, movies and TV shows, there are so many goddamn Troys, and a lot of them are in prison movies. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this guy named Troy, and why is he locked up?
You want to hear some shit?
Holy shit!
That
What?
Headshot.
Klug, I just sent you something that Harry made, and if you would share it, it's fucked up.
Oh yeah, I've seen this already too.
Just in case they haven't. Like, dude, this kind of gives me goosebumps.
There you are.
Sage, this will do the same to you.
No, I can't see you.
Oh, I think I just seen it.
If I got Jesus, if I got
Notice the deer disappears.
Yeah, I'm confused that now Jesus makes beer disappear too.
Well, he's going to turn it into wine.
I thought that was just water. He also did one for Mississippi Madman.
I
Did
haven't
he?
seen that one yet. If I heard
Yeah.
he did one for Robin too.
But I saw that one,
Yeah.
then I scrolled down a little bit further, and he made another one for Madman.
Man, that is crazy. Oh, Miss Toga.
I ain't getting down.
So, should we get to Ask Dr. Sage?
I was just going to say that.
Well, I'm trying to locate the rig, but the map doesn't get that detailed when you get off of the mainland. I'm seeing like a bunch of little green dots out in the water.
Then again, it may not show it because that might be something
That they don't want.
they don't want the location out there.
Yeah.
If they did, I can imagine a pirate flag and everybody flipping it off.
Them oil rigs got too much money. Don't they have security teams on them?
They likely
Dude,
do.
I don't know with as much shenanigans as Skeletor and them guys do. Then again, they're probably not babysitting the workers.
Right. Whenever you're
They
ready.
could be pretty far
Show
out.
you guys what I'm seeing. Southern Louisiana soon booming. Not shown change map. So here's southern Louisiana. Because you can see Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. But you see, there's all these little dots out in the water.
Yeah. Well, they have to take a helicopter out there to the thing.
I don't think those are it. Because it's got to be deeper out there, I thought.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh well, enough fun for now.
I mean,
Oh fuck! No! Shit! What? I just killed myself.
Amanda's playing GTA.
Yep. So if you hear me cursing at people, you know.
Yeah, we heard you cursing.
So say, well, it won't let me grab the damn map. Because, I mean, it's got to be somewhere in here, you know?
You would think. But then again, as I said, it might be one of those things they leave off maps intentionally.
I can definitely see him doing that.
I mean, if we had like the latitude and longitude, we could try to find it that way. But
Yeah, we don't have that. Yes, it's secret.
I would say see if skeleton could be the longitude and latitude of it.
Virgil wants to know if that's the Gulf of Trump.
Give it time, probably.
All right, you ready, Dr. Sage?
Okay.
You have 6 questions tonight.
Holy shit.
Any one of them from Dicklehead?
So, Dr. Sage was watching the interview last night and realized that you and Virgil make a great couple.
Oh,
Why not hook up? Signed, Castle Killer.
Go lay down.
Well, Castle Killer, I hope you get ready for this shit.
Well, Castle Killer, you're not a normal name that I've ever heard of or seen in this show or the chat. So I'm going to put you down just as easily and nicely as I possibly can. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, plain and simple. Hell to the fucking no. Hell no. God damn. I don't even know what part of last night you could even imagine that me and Virgil would make any kind of a couple whatsoever. You fucking deluded psychopath.
Bitch.
Get the fuck out of here with that question and do not come back to my email.
Hey, you just fucking did it.
Dr. Sage, I'm sorry, but the more I hear this pencil head talk, the more I realize he's a fucked up, dumbass idiot. Much worse than Bubba.
No, you're stupid.
Signed, Bushmaster.
God damn, Bushmaster.
You know, Bushmaster, suck my fucking balls. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. He's saying this dude's worse than you. He's not saying that you're worse than the dude.
But I shouldn't even be brought into that.
Because technically speaking, he's now saying this dude's worse than all of us. Trying to help you out here.
Thank you, Will Height.
I tried, bro.
Dr. Sage, you have anything on that?
No, I think you covered that one.
Okay. Dr. Sage, what's the best time of year and good location to look for mushrooms in the forest? Signed, Wide Eyes.
You're really asking the wrong person for this.
I will say here in Illinois, it's already been going on.
Yeah, it is going on feverishly right now, and it's actually not so prevalent around this area, but I mean, what I hear, the closer you get to the river and shit like that, you can find good mushrooms. And a little bit further south than here, probably about 60 miles south, there's actually maps you can pull up wherever you're at to look for morels. And it'll show you the best places to go look.
And I'll say usually if it rains at night and then
You'll
the
find
next
them.
day is a good, warm, sunny day, then things will pop up like you wouldn't believe. If you're in the right spots, you know.
Yeah.
I know there's something about a certain hill, or on the side of a hill, but facing like the east or something. I don't remember, but
Dude, I ain't getting out of passive mode.
no, you never heard that, Sage,
What's that?
about the hill that faces a certain direction or something is really good for mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I've heard all the little ideas and
I don't
theories
remember
and shit.
exactly how it went, but it was something like that.
And I've heard what Brent says too. Mushrooms are popping if turkeys are gobbling.
I've never heard that one before. That's
Just scraping your own car up. What kind of fun is that?
all right. Next one, Dr. Sage. Time to ask the question to you.
Where'd I go?
Who would win, 100
Raven.
men or a gorilla?
The gorilla.
Thanks, Raven. Love you too.
I say, which oil rig is it they're on?
I was just looking this up. I'm not sure which one it is, but I just found one that says Louisiana Offshore Oil Port, which is Loop. So I'm not really sure which one they're on.
Because I see one that says Mariner Energy, and there's another BP Deepwater Horizon spill.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one they're actually on.
Where are you again? Okay.
Here's the Loop.
Because I pretty much did a search, and this is what I came up with.
Oh, shit. That's a lot of rigs.
Well, these are all drilling locations.
All right. I'll sit one on me later.
Yeah, Toto, we're talking about the morel mushrooms.
Greek Googamuga. Are them the fucking boats in the water? What the hell is that?
Drilling locations.
Damn. Well, they say we got
And then the
fucking oil and natural gas down there. Might as well.
two tower things. Are those the platforms?
Yeah, Skelly, we want to know where you at.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, either one of those, you way the fuck out there.
Yeah, no shit.
Scroll closer to the coastline.
I'll say I can't zoom in on this one. This is just a picture.
You just had your mouse cursor on them.
Is it there now?
Is that it? You got to tell them left or right, east and west.
This just said that the Trump administration
Little further right.
60,000 more files on RFK assassination.
How about now? And now, a word from our sponsors. Go down a bit. Would that be the ballpark? Oh, man. Oh, shit. There's the daughter.
So is this the one where I got the cursor now then?
Damn, there's so many of them right there.
Jesus.
Oh, fucking Skelly. Okay, even Tokyo says that's where they're at. So they're right there in that general location.
That looks like a cluster of like 5 of them right there.
So roughly about here.
Yeah. All right. More Dr. Sage. What you got?
So it says, time to ask the question to you. Who would win? 100 men or a gorilla? Signed,
I said the gorilla.
Okay.
One for Harambe.
Next one is Dr. Sage. What's the secret to making my wife happy? The bitch
Divorce.
gets pissed off over the most simple things, like the dog shitting on her side of the bed. Signed, Spiderhawk.
Well, here's the thing. Get rid of the dog. Or get rid of the wife. One or the other.
I say get rid of the wife.
Did she say get rid of the husband? Well, obviously she did something to piss the dog off if the dog is singling her side of the bed out. So she needs to have a sit down with the dog and not take it out on the husband because the husband didn't take a shit on her side of the bed. Think about it. And chances are it's one of those little fucking yappity yap ankle biting little fuckers that doesn't even qualify as a real dog if you can kick it over a fucking fence, let's be honest. Get a real dog. We're biggin'. It'll eat the little dog. So that's what I got to say about that. That's all I have to say about that.
Thank you, Dr. Gump.
All right, we have
You're welcome.
one more.
Uh-oh, the way he's setting this up, I think we know who it is.
I don't think it's who you think it is. However, this is interesting, and hopefully, Will Height, I hope you can still hear. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dear Dr. Sage, funny story, and it's one of the reasons I may or may not be in the chat room tonight. I pulled an epic fail.
Uh-oh. Oh, Chloe.
Was making dinner last night for my wife. Was making enchiladas with jalapenos and felt her come up behind and start kissing the side of my neck. After I cut the jalapenos, I started pulling her pants off and began fingering her. After a few minutes, she screamed in pain. I forgot to wash my hands, and she got jalapeno sauce on the bean.
Oh, God.
Never seen a lesbian try to splash milk on her clit before. Funny. And I got yelled at, but had to share it. Signed, Stoner Chloe.
Oh, God.
Holy shit. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, you in the doghouse for a little bit.
Now, that's how you end the Dr. Sage segment, right there.
Oh. Gives a whole new meaning to things are heating up in the bedroom. I guess that would be the kitchen.
I think that gives new meaning to fire crotch.
Yeah. Holy shit. God damn, y'all were really turning up the heat that time. God, come on. How many more puns can we get out of this?
I have so many people coming after me, and they're so fucking
I bet it was all nice and red after that.
Oh, man. Jesus. Talk about flicking the beaner. Woo! That veg was on fire. But to be fair, the wife did instigate it. And maybe she just didn't have enough time while being kissed and, properly molested a little bit by the wife. And it slipped her mind, and she slipped her the finger that just happened to be covered in jalapeno juice.
Her mind, and she slipped her finger, and then
damn. That was Corey. That was one spicy jumping bean. Shit. Oh, Chloe, where are you? Because we need a retort on this one. I need to know if you're still in the doghouse. How long is it going to be before you're out that doghouse? Because remember, this is a shared fault. And yeah, she did pour milk on it. And it says, I've never seen anybody pour milk on their pussy before. That would be a visual in itself. Oh, holy shit. Oh, holy shit, my veg is on fire. Oh, my God. Could you imagine having to go to a doctor and saying, hey, I burnt the shit out of my pussy? Oh, how'd you do that? Jalapenos. Not on a steak.
Why were you inserting jalapenos in there?
I wasn't. It was the juices from my wife's finger. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Guarantee next time they definitely will stay away from the kitchen. And she will just let her cook the dinner. I ain't coming in there till the dinner's done and your hands are washed. Okay. So yeah, this is this is not all on Chloe. Some of the blame falls on the wife.
I agree.
So Chloe, if you were in here, you would you remember I'm a doctor. And what I say is final. That's just it. But thanks for that story. Too bad Tyler's apparently guarding the Vatican doors in the conclave. And wasn't here to enjoy that.
I had the privilege of reading it, so.
Yes. And I had the privilege of almost dying over here because that was hilarious. And getting the visual of the milk. You should have just picked her up, put her in the sink for the milk.
That would have made it worse.
But if she put the stopper in the sink and poured the milk in there.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, kitty cats do love milk.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
I sure hope Will heard that. But if he didn't, whenever he comes back in here, we get to revisit it. So, moving on. We got about 20 minutes left in the show. So, what else we got? Anything? Anybody?
I think that was the last question. Isn't that what you said, Bubba?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the last question. See if we got anything in news. We know that.
I kind of threw that in. It says that the Trump administration releases 60,000 more files on the RFK assassination.
Yeah, I did hear you say that. Did you guys hear that?
That's a lot of files.
Yeah, that's a shit ton. But they're gonna reopen Alcatraz.
I heard Trump wants to do that.
Trump wants them to reopen Alcatraz. I haven't heard that it's actually
apparently it looks like it might be a go.
I mean, it is the most secure prisons. I mean,
So far, I mean, they claim nobody has ever escaped there, but
you know the ones did.
there might be 3 people that did escape. It's never been proven 100%, but I mean, it was kind of proven that 3 people did escape.
But still,
I think only 2 survived the actual escape, though.
you look at that though. 3 people at a how many that's been there?
Yeah. That ain't no
that's
shit.
a better track record than by any other prison. I mean, that's
And the movies that were made about Alcatraz, I mean, shit. Hell, Al Capone was there. He went fucking crazy in there.
sure a lot of them went crazy there.
It's a neat place. Be kind of cool. But at the same time,
all hell.
Well, it's hot in Mexico too. Moral of the story: if you're gonna cut hot peppers, use gloves, and if you get freely in the kitchen, that's true.
That's good advice. That's good advice.
And then we had that lady that is in charge of the border or whatever or something or other. I don't know, like Homeland Security. She was in Springfield today to a great reception. They were protesters. I saw a video where they were chanting something. They all looked pretty homely, but you couldn't understand a damn word they were chanting. I tried. At one point, it sounded like something about tampons, but I'm not really sure what they were saying. They were screaming it so loud. We're gonna go home with fucking sore throats. That's all I know. I don't think she actually stuck around very long because there were so many people yelling shit. But yeah, apparently it was a pretty crazy time downtown.
What was she here for?
I don't know exactly. She was here talking about something, and like Pritzker apparently like gave a warning because she's like very strong against certain dog breeds, and something about if you own a certain breed of dog, they should all be put down.
Oh,
so Pritzker was all like, if she comes down there, she's just going to talk about these dogs, and these dogs, she wants them all put down if you own them. So he warned the people of Springfield to lock up their dogs so that she didn't have them put down.
In other words, he basically incited the protest.
Yeah. But as I said, everything that I heard about them chanting, it sounded like they were saying something about tampons, but I have no idea.
Kind of goes along with that video I saw of him when I guess he was just not too long ago, was in New Jersey or something, did a speech. Mentioned of protesting, but he also said it as, and his words were, mobilize and something else. But everyone's saying, that the wording he used made it sound like he's really trying to organize the. Oh, but what we talked about the insurrection or whatever.
Yeah.
By saying that, mobilize.
I'm going to break this news story down pretty quick for us. A psychologist, American psychologist, reveals single toxic phrase that could permanently ruin your relationship.
We need to
Mark
talk.
Travers. Oh, no, it's not that one. It's not that. But Dr. Mark Travers, with degrees from Cornell and University of Colorado Boulder, said it's the #1 phrase that breaks breaks up couples. And if you hear it coming from your partner's mouth, it could be a sign to get out of that relationship fast.
Oh, I think I.
If you
read that
use this
story, too.
toxic phrase, your relationship is in trouble. According to the expert, the phrase is, "Why can't you be more like blank?"
Mm-hmm. And you substitute blank with an X as name, is what.
Yes. Dr. Travers calls this the death by comparison effect, an obvious indication that your relationship is in trouble or on its last legs. So, and then it goes on to all sorts of other bullshit that we don't really need to go into. But
Bubba, why
I
can't
can
you be more like Croy?
Oh, this relationship's on its last legs. Oh, I see what you did there. You're talking about how quick I got through that article. I just pulled out the pertinent information.
I
Very good,
have
very good.
been. So there.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better. Damn it, Kluge. That was good.
Asshole.
Christina Applegate reveals why she doesn't leave the house anymore. And heartbreaking, heartfelt. Oh, shit.
She
Christina
was so
Applegate.
hot back.
She was married with children, right?
Yeah. Kelly Bundy.
Yeah. Did you see they're talking about doing a cartoon series
Yeah.
of the
Really?
Married with Children? Yeah.
Huh.
And I think
Hey, Vince.
the original people to do some of the voices too.
Oh, it's a health update. Oh, she was also an anchorman. Yeah. Okay, so basically she doesn't leave the house anymore because she's 53 years old and she has been diagnosed. She's been battling multiple sclerosis, MS, since 2021.
Yeah, I knew there was something she had or something, but I didn't
Yeah.
know what.
So that's why
that
she's.
does fuck you up. I mean, there's a lot of people with MS. They're lucky if they could even walk.
So yeah, that's why she hasn't really left the house. It's an autoimmune disease, so it really fucks up your whole central nervous system, and it'll tear you down quite a bit. Numbness in toes, losing her balance. Yeah, she's not doing good. But she does have her own podcast that she runs from her home. It's called the Messy Podcast. MESSY podcast. Yeah, that's what I found that was remotely interesting. The rest of it was just kind of here and there and didn't pique my interest. I don't know if Wilhite's going to come back. We got 10 minutes. Vince is on break at work. He's checking in.
Hey, Vince.
If I had a missus with knockers like Kim Kardashian, I would never leave the bedroom. Okay, Virgil. But you remember, with that those knockers comes that unbearable size ass that won't fit on most toilets. Thing's massive. God damn. Wouldn't fit in most small cars either. Imagine trying to shut a door on that thing. Suck it in. I can't. It's my ass and my hips.
The White House has withdrawn President Trump's nomination of Dr. Jeanette Nashaiwat for U.S. Surgeon General one day before her confirmation hearing.
Weird. But okay. They must have found something in their background they didn't like. She's not a natural born U.S. citizen. Doesn't have to be.
I say, because if that were the case, then Elon wouldn't be in there.
Yep. And Barack Obama wouldn't have been fucking president.
I still keep hearing about the Obamas. Their marriage is not very good right now.
Oh, him and Michael's been separated for a long time. Yeah, what's up, Vince?
That
We're at your beck and call. What up?
One thing it says,
Skeletor.
it says Mr. Trump posted that he intended to nominate Dr. Casey Means to be Surgeon General, touting her MAHA, or Make America Healthy Again, credentials.
God damn, that's good.
Lower the price on freaking produce.
Hey, that's the governor of Illinois right there. You look at the states right next to us, and everything's lower. Even gas prices. You got to watch them Kardashians. Look at what they did to Kanye West. Yeah, Kanye. Fuck it. Fucking shit. Damn Kardashians. They ruin everything.
Like when I hear the name Kardashian, I get that same feeling when I hear the word or the name Taylor Swift.
Oh, the devil in disguise, Taylor Swift. The Snake Queen.
one thing I find funny is that people who have only seen like so much of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, there's an alien race on there called the Cardassians. And a lot of people call them Kardashians because they get it mixed up.
That's funny. Hey, Jay.
That was a phone call from the daughter. Had to answer it.
Lexi?
Yep. She
Nice.
just finished up her online final that she had to take. She's going to spend the rest of the night studying for her final, for her last final tomorrow, which is at 10:30 in the morning. And then she will be officially done with her second year at the university.
Hell yeah.
And she'll be back home Monday or Tuesday.
Sweet. So, you missed the last Dr. Sage question.
What was
really
that?
wasn't a question. It was a letting us know type of moment. You know, the more you know.
Yeah.
And
Should I reread it?
yeah, it was Stoner Chloe. And yeah, Bubba, you want to go ahead and reread that?
All right.
Oh, it's a
Funny
good one.
story. And it's one of the reasons I may or may not be in the chat room tonight. I pulled an epic fail.
Wow.
Was making
Oh,
dinner
good.
last night for my wife. Was making enchiladas with jalapenos and felt her come up behind me and start kissing the side of my neck.
Oh, shit.
After I cut the jalapenos, I started pulling her pants off and began fingering her.
That was the same reaction we had.
After a few minutes, she screamed in pain, or I forgot to wash my hands, and she got jalapeno sauce on the bean.
Oh!
Never seen a lesbian try to splash milk in her clit before.
Oh, shit.
Funny, and I got yelled at, but had to share it. By Stoner Chloe.
Hey, wait. In Chloe's defense, I'm going to defend Chloe here.
I did too.
This is an epic fuck up. But she was cooking you dinner and her wife initiated this. I'm just saying.
Yeah, see, and I said the same thing. I was like, now, see, it's not 100% Chloe's fault because the wife.
You get caught up in the moment. You get caught up in the moment.
And you get caught up in the moment like that, and it's getting heated, real heated. And you go into it, yeah, you're gonna forget. You're gonna forget because I'm sure that gets pretty passionate. So no, your wife's got to take some of the blame on this one.
Now, Chloe, yeah, you're not gonna get any for a minute, but we are on your side on this one because she started it, and you got caught up in the moment. But man, all that's running through my mind is your wife saying
I said it brings new meaning to the phrase "fire crotch."
Right? Like, did she, now see me? I probably would have handed her like the sour cream from the fridge or something. Because at least you could like control it, and the milk's just not going to pour down. But
well,
I would have been down there fucking tongue punching that whenever the milk's going in to try and fucking work that in a little bit.
And this, what? That could have been some funky foreplay. Hey, honey, I got to go down there to kind of make sure it stays there.
I'm helping.
Well, and like I said, kitties love their milk.
Dude, I can only imagine the fucking pain. Hey, Bubba, we're gonna need you to cut up some jalapenos and rub it on the tip of your shit and just see if the pain is as is as bad as what we can only imagine what it is on the bean.
Why me? That sounds like a Tyler.
Yeah, that sounds like a Tyler.
We've all done
Tyler
our
fire
pain.
sale.
We've all done our pain here, so we need you to do some pain.
It's time to take one for the Bubba.
Skeletor, no, Skelly. Remember, she's going to have a lesbian cave club, and you're not a part of it, so you don't get to perform an exorcism. I like where your head's at. Nice play, nice try, but that ain't gonna happen.
He says, "Remember, I'm the Pope now."
She's no Skelly.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Wait,
and fucking Tyler.
We covered it earlier, but Jason was not with us at the moment, so we were recapping it for him.
Yes, we said we recap it as soon as it came back because that was too good.
Hang on.
I mean, I feel sorry for your wife, but
imagine me as a Pope.
At the same time, there could have been epic opportunities during this. Definitely going down there and getting a face full of that milk and fucking working it. I would have definitely dove right into that. I'm here for you.
All hail, Pope Wilhite.
Oh God.
I mean Pope, not Jesus. She was screaming like, well, yeah, I would imagine so. You just got fucking jalapeno on the bean. Like poor Tyler didn't even get to hear this one. That's what you get for having to guard the doors at the Vatican. Hey, Pope Belladante, release Tyler.
Belladante.
Belladante.
Oh.
No, here's a better one.
Clue, did you imagine you're as a pope? Oh shit.
Pope Flugie the First.
Hey, Pope.
Oh shit! Now I got to see what I look like.
Why does the top cross up there by your collar look like it's upside down?
Oh shit! It kind of does.
That's me, Will. Well, Skelly, we got to see yours, dude. Just saying. $20. He uses bear spray as lube to please himself. It could be. Oh, Corey, I saw your comment when I had to jump off to answer the phone call. She finishes up her last final tomorrow. What's up with the Kim Kardashian talk?
Here we go. I've got the picture of Skeletor.
Uh-oh. Oh,
no.
There it is.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Skelly, you're set. Are we going to have teachings of Pop That Pussy?
That's pretty badass, though.
Right? I mean,
it looks like we're at a Ghost concert.
I like the throne. Look at the
right? You know, got the
armrests,
the skulls of dogs or demons or hellhounds or whatever. Tokyo Mo says you already pissed Fred off, so guess that ain't happening. But we already got his photo. Guess what? I percented yes. Hey, Skelly, we do got to know. Do you have a pet raccoon? And did you loan your pet to a woman driving a minivan? Because if so,
in Ohio,
the cops have your pet raccoon.
And it's meth pipe.
And it took both his meth pipes. Both of them.
They took one, the raccoon pulled out another.
Yeah, it's like, I got a second, it's cool. And then they took it. Dicks. You mean ain't seen that bitch in years? Well, he's in Springfield, Ohio right now.
Seems pretty cool.
Right? He's just wanting to party. That's it. Like he was laid back about it. Didn't bite the cop for taking his shit either. Kind of surprised me. I'd have bit the fuck out that motherfucker. Hey, Sage, I do got to ask you. How do you feel that we have gone below a record-setting pace here?
Sucks balls.
Yeah. I will say this. Harold did email the Texas Roadhouse. See if we can get another one there, because that'll help.
Today I went to the Dew Chili in Chatham. Didn't realize that guy that owns that is also the ones that owns the Godfathers.
Yeah.
Really?
There in Springfield. Yeah. He said he owns the one on Wabash and the one on
Dirksen.
Dirksen.
Well,
Yeah.
those are the only two locations. So
I don't know. I'm not from Springfield. He ate your shrooms and died, and you fed his baby body to a gator. Oh, Jesus.
Called it the circle of life. Wow. Wow. So what did he say when you were talking to him?
Well, he kept disappearing, so I didn't really get a chance to talk to him. So I'm going to go back in there to see if I can't sit and talk to him, because I'm not even sure why we're not in there anymore. I know it had something to do with something, but not even sure. 100%.
That was kind of between them and Tim as he was leaving. And because remember in Petersburg? No, Peoria, the one up there they own. And we were getting 10% of all sales. And we were only supposed to be getting 10% of what we brought in. So Tim got it switched down here because up in Peoria, they were doing it a different way. And they found out about it and they were like, no, it's 10% of what you brought in. And he thought we were getting screwed over. So Tim just took us off the books. And then when I was like, dude, fucking $50 is better than no bucks. And by the time I went back in there, he was already leaving for another job. So they were kind of pissed off. He was pissed off. So they were butting heads and it kind of got well, we're just going to leave this one alone. And we haven't been back to Godfather since.
Okay. Yeah, I just accidentally stumbled into that information today whenever I was in there. So I'll go back in there and I'll talk to him because I got to go back to Chatham, I think Friday. Super nice kid or guy, whatever the fuck he was.
I was going to say, it shouldn't be a kid.
Well, I mean, I think he's younger than I am. It's a couple people that own it.
So,
because they own the two Dews and the two Dew chili parlors, like the family or whatever owns it, and then the Godfathers.
So I put my, I told you that we got $40, right? When I posted for my birthday, here's the link. Just if you guys want to get me something, make a donation.
Yeah, you'd said something, but you didn't tell the price or you told what it was.
So this morning when I woke up, I made a post saying, hey, it's my birthday. And if you guys want to get me something, here's the link. Just make a donation, $5 or $10. We had 2 people donate for a total of $40. Like, damn, that's all I'm worth? Cool. Kind of hurt.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, well, you do a lot of work. I ain't going by that.
I've been running around all fucking day. Hell, I didn't even see that I was hosting today until like.
Yeah, it's like I'm hosting again.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Because when he come back Friday, I thought that he was back. He was back off his rotations.
Right?
I guess not. And then he set up the link already and everything. And it was like totally weird. We're almost like out of fucking memory or whatever. So we're putting shows on top of shows. And he had it all set up weird. So I had to come in here and fucking figure it all out. But anyway, it's that time. We're actually past time. So let's get into some final thoughts. Bubba, you want to kick us off?
Well, I guess we definitely got to say, if you're gonna touch jalapenos or anything spicy and then get frisky, you got to either wash them hands good or wear some gloves.
I would say don't sneak up on someone and start something that's prepping food that's dealing with some hot shit.
That too. That
might
too. Also, don't let your kid order 70,000 dum-dums on your phone.
Yeah, because that makes you the sucker.
You know how many Halloweens it's going to take her to get rid of that shit?
Oh, they'll all be bad by the time she gets through those. She better be going to every fucking bank she can find. Y'all need some dum-dums? All right, Glug.
Yeah, that's all I got.
If you get pulled over, make sure your raccoon doesn't rat you out for your meth addiction.
Twice.
Are you sure the raccoon was ratting her out and didn't rat just himself out?
Well, the raccoon pulled it right out in front of a cop. So, I mean, he was just asking to get caught with it.
No one says that they're the smartest creatures.
And we do need to look into those laws to see if there is anything against the law about wildlife using methamphetamines.
Yeah, no shit. Because the way he was handling that pipe and holding it just right and everything, I think it was his.
So she probably got contributing to the delinquency of an animal.
Of an animal, yeah.
I don't know. Technically, it was in his possession.
It was. I thought.
Oh, yeah, the cops saw it too. It was on his camera. Be like, see, that's not mine, that's his. It's on the cops. But where'd he get it? I don't fucking know. He's a fucking dumpster diving motherfucker.
I'd like to see the lawyer who takes that case.
Yeah, that's no shit. All right, birthday guy, Mr. Wilhite. What's your final thoughts?
When I become governor, I will make May 7th a holiday. Not for, actually, you know what? No. I will try to implement a law that states that on your birthday, so whatever your birthday is, not just mine, you should be able to get the day off with pay.
Oh.
I think that's
fuck. I think that's a hell of a way to get everybody's vote.
I think that should be some recognition. If you are a good employee, you should get the day off, your birthday off with pay, if it falls on a day you're originally scheduled to work. So, for example, if you work Monday through Friday and it falls in that time period, you should get the day off with pay. If you work Tuesday through Saturday and you're normally off Sunday and Mondays and it falls on a Monday, that doesn't count because you're off. But I'm just saying.
So some birthdays will get screwed, but
and if you decide to work it, you should get double time. So then you have the choice. You could either take it off with pay, or you can work it and get double time. Just my thought.
Jason, get that out.
Sorry, I was loading the.
Jason, what are you doing? Is this the con?
Oh God.
All right, Skeletor's final thought. Blessed art thou in the name of Tupac, Biggie, and Snoop Dogg. Jesus.
Blessed art thou in the name of 2 Live Crew. Pop that pussy.
All right, good show. Interesting stuff. Dr. Sage was really interesting. Thank you, Stoner Chloe, for that lovely story.
Yes, don't forget to milk your kitty.
Yeah. God damn. If this ever happens again, definitely put your stopper in your sink, pick her ass up and put her in there, and then fill the sink with the milk. That'll probably help a little bit better than just, having her sit down on the floor and pour it everywhere. Or do the Wilhite idea and sour cream. Oh, she was listening. Not happy. I sent that as an.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
it is what it is. I guess it's 2 weeks without that pussy now. Just remember, she started it.
Tell her we love
But
her.
yeah.
We love her too.
Virgil's final thought, I guess, is not all raccoons use drones. Thank you, Virgil, for that. Now, do we have moments of Zen?
Yes, we do.
How many?
Two interesting.
But I might
moments
add
of
an
Zen.
extra one since it's been kind of playing off and on.
Okay, let's get to it.
No, it's the stuff that you gave me for baby food. Mom, that's cat food. Mom, you do that. Yes,
Been feeding the baby cat food.
Mom, cat food.
It says Sheba.
You work. You would never. Get that out. Get that out.
Jason, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is this the condiment cow?
One of those things you might see in Wisconsin.
Maybe.
You got to milk the cow to get your ketchup around here.
To get your condiments. What do they have? Ranch, mustard, barbecue, and ketchup.
The condiment cow. Perfect.
Wow, so the cow's on the
What
rag.
did you eat with it? Jason.
Just saying.
And our last one.
Ow. Shit. What the shit? Shit. Ow. Why did he bite me?
That bird didn't bite hard enough to be cussing like that, you little bastard.
Did he strangle the bird and break its neck?
Well, I think the bird was still fine.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, the bird was still
Oh, okay, good.
What the shit?
What the shit?
Ow. Why did he bite me?
Damn.
Ow.
I thought he grabbed that bird and just fucking went.
Right? Fuck you, you little bastard.
No kidding.
No sex for 2 weeks. Thanks. Say, ow, damn.
What the fuck did he do?
That's rough.
I love
I'll
how
bet she
Sage-
gives them-
Sage just gets the blame for this.
You know what? I got broad shoulders. I could take it.
Sage,
But if that's the case,
you
then
said-
y'all are blaming me.
you
Yeah,
set
you know
that
what?
pussy on fire.
I did it? Shit.
You're getting the
She's a
blame.
lesbian. I didn't do it. But if that's the case, then she is. Your wife is to blame for that shit.
Yep.
Now what?
Now
what?
we're changing our whole fucking thing now.
Yeah, 100% to blame. And with that, it's time to go. So, hey, tune in Friday.
I won't be here.
Yeah,
I won't
Jay
either.
won't be here. Jam. Both Jasons are gone, so I guess it'll be me, Bubba. I
No,
think
wait, maybe I
Tyler.
will be. Yeah, I might be. We'll see.
Kluge. Okay, Kluge might be. Tyler might be here unless I get a notice earlier that day, like I get day of
I'm
shows.
mistaken.
Your host.
Yeah, I think I'll be here.
So yeah, we'll see if Tyler's here. I don't know about AP. She might be in first or second grade by then. Lizzie, I think, is here Friday. What the fuck? Wait, it's your birthday? Hang on. Song on. Gov.
Gotta go.
Yes.
Will Height's running to the store for some milk and cigs.
The store's out of milk. Sorry, Stoner Chloe's wife used it all.
Cloogie.
Just saying. But yes, we are out here. So we'll see you guys Friday. Laters.